Hey, Mavs!
Today we're celebrating an incredibly important month, Black History Month.
Black History Month is a time to recognize and honor the contributions and struggles of African Americans throughout history.
From civil rights leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks,
to cultural icons like Maya Angelou and Langston Hughes.
Not to forget the countless scientists, inventors, artists, and activists who have shaped our world for the better.
It's so important to take this time to reflect on the often overlooked or marginalized stories and experiences within our history.
So let's use this month as an opportunity to educate ourselves and to honor the resilience and strength of the Black community.
But for now, let's go on to our weather boy.
Welcome to Weather Report. Speaking of Weather Report, there's a band called Weather Report, and they've got a pretty cool saxophonist named Wayne Shorter. One of the most influential jazz artists of all time. Passed away recently last year, but his influence on jazz and American culture is really impressive. So go him. La Costa Canyon News, if you're ever feeling stressed out about your workload, there is tutoring offered in the tutoring center. And there are people who can help answer your questions. That's about it. Check the athletics calendar for sports info, and I'll see you maybe.
I'm greatly appreciative for the opportunity I have had to be a part of this team.
What's up, guys? My name is Bryce. Welcome to Birthdays with Bryce during the month of February. I'm going to talk about a couple things that are going on in February while everyone's birthdays for this month. Scroll right next to me. Did you know that only 0.07% of the population is born on a leap day? And that happens only once every 4 years, and 2024 is one of those years. That represents 29 days in this month. For all those who celebrate, Happy Year of the Dragon. And congratulations to the Chiefs for winning the Super Bowl on Sunday. How was your guys' Valentine's Day? Let me know. And this month's flowers were the primrose and the violet. Hope you guys enjoy February. Happy birthday to you all. Have a great rest of your month. Thank you.
As we celebrate Black History Month, we want to take a second to shine a light on some lesser known but incredibly important figures in African American history.
While we often hear about prominent figures like Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks, there are countless others whose contributions have been overlooked or forgotten.
Shirley Chisholm was a trailblazer. Born in Brooklyn, New York in 1924, she overcame numerous obstacles to become a pioneering figure in American politics.
In 1968, Chisholm made history by becoming the first African American woman elected to the United States Congress.
During her time in Congress, Chisholm was a tireless advocate for marginalized communities, fighting for issues such as civil rights, women's rights, and access to education and healthcare.
Chisholm famously said, "If they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair." She was unapologetically bold and determined to challenge the status quo.
In 1972, Chisholm made history once again by becoming the first African American woman to seek the nomination for President of the United States from one of the two major political parties.
Although she faced numerous obstacles and discrimination during her campaign, Chisholm inspired a generation of women and people of color to aspire to positions of leadership and power.
Even after retiring from Congress, Chisholm continued to be a vocal advocate for social justices and equality until her passing in 2005. Her legacy continues to inspire us today, reminding us of the importance and perseverance, courage, and standing up for what is right.
Only then will our state have a possibility of life and behold the light of day.
Sidney Poitier is possibly the most influential black actor of all time. His roles in films and his participation in the civil rights movement helped to advance the status of black Americans in this country. Poitier's parents were from the Bahamas, but he was born prematurely on a trip to Miami, giving him American citizenship. Poitier did not move to America until the age of 15. He learned that he could not deal with the Jim Crow laws of Florida, so he moved to New York City and auditioned to become an actor.
A Jewish guy, elderly man. I had a newspaper, and he walked over to me, and he looked at me, and he said, "What's new in the paper?" And I looked up at this man, and I said to him, "I can't tell you what's up in the paper." I said, "Because I can't read very well." Now, let me tell you something. Every night, the place is closed. Everyone's gone. And he sat there with me, week after week after week.
Around the same time, he lied about his age to join the war effort, but due to his objections to the way psychiatric patients were being treated in the military hospital he worked at, he faked a mental illness. The doctor who evaluated him was sympathetic to his cause, and though knowing Poitier was faking it, he granted a Section 8 discharge anyways. Within a few years, he trained to become a better singer and actor, and worked to suppress his Bahamian accent. He made his Hollywood breakthrough in 1950 in a film called No Way Out, where he plays a black doctor in a hospital who treats a racist white patient, and although he is shot by the patient, when he retaliates, he lets the patient live.
After starring in over 50 movies, Poitier says his career choices were less about being first and more about the image of his characters. You wouldn't play anybody who was immoral? Cruel? No?
No. If you go through my career, you'll find that I didn't ever.
He insisted to studios that his character be upstanding. He wasn't willing to allow his characters to sit there and accept their present circumstances.
Was Mr. Colbert ever in this greenhouse last night about midnight?
I said, if he slaps me, I'm going to slap him back. You will put on paper that the studio agrees that the film will be shown nowhere in the world with me standing there taking the slap.
Through his creation of a persona of an upstanding black man in a racist society, Poitier was able to advance black civil rights shoulder to shoulder with the great black leaders of his time.
If you're interested in joining ASB, they will have an interest meeting in the ASB room at lunch on February 27th.
ASB applications open for the month of March for members and elected officers.
ASB put up hearts by the Student Center with everyone's names on them, so hopefully you found yours.
The leadership program is partnering with Carlsbad to spread the knowledge about recycling and composting, so look out for that in the upcoming weeks.
Thank you guys so much for watching this week's Mav Nation.
We hope you had a really good week and a great Valentine's Day.
And remember, Mavs,
Be the difference.
be the change,
Be a Maverick.